Good morning. Good morning. I'm struggling. But first, water. Yeah. I stayed up too late doing that stuff because I wanted to finish that album, which I did, so I'm proud. But my physical body, like, is you. This is probably every human, but like, if I don't get enough sleep, my allergies go off, and I'm also having like eye itching and eye problems, hence the sunglasses. But no contacts. So I'm practicing my vision skills today. Not really by choice, and I like woke up when the kids did, but I did end up like going back to sleep in Rex's room, which I haven't done that in a long time. That used to kind of be my norm, is I would just like go back to sleep in the vicinity that they were. But lately I've been like on a good path, but I really needed to catch up. So I'm grateful I got a little more. And I'm also grateful that last night I told Anna that I asked Anna if we could switch our hangouts to every other week. We've been very diligent. We've been pretty amazing at getting together and getting our kids together.
I want to share things with you.
Okay. The thing about me is like I don't really get domestic stuff done, or I do, but it's like very when I can and like in between other things. And I know that gender roles are like over, and also trad wives are back in. But I'm like not good at either, which I'm so grateful that my husband is like the most compassionate, patient, chill human being, because like, and I'm also glad it's the 21st century and like men are like normal. Some of them are like normal, and I'm like not being screamed at if I don't have things done. But it also just still feels good to have like a house that's in order, and I feel like I never get to stuff as often as I should. So I'm gonna do stuff today. I'm gonna make sure we have what we need. I'm gonna clean, I'm gonna scrub, I'm gonna wash, I'm gonna do loads of laundry. Also, I never do laundry. I will maybe do like one load 1 to every 2 weeks. Nate like does the laundry because he has to get dressed, and I'm not saying, I don't know why I'm saying this. I'm just trying to paint the picture for you, and I don't know if it's good or bad how I am, but I just know that I feel grateful. But I do want to contribute very like clearly to the household today. Plus the Channy of the day, my astrology is like slow down, slow your roll, and I'm like definitely that's what I'm up to. So it's actually overcast this morning. I'm wearing this sweatshirt to walk Rex to school. It might get up to 90 later, which like ugh, but it feels like the perfect time to go out to the garden and pull weeds and actually do that kind of work. So I'm gonna do that. Hey, full disclosure, I just was on my telephone a little bit.
Have this.
But the sun is creeping up, so I gotta get moving. My friend Emma took pictures of our family in the springtime. I'm just getting around to posting them. So, which is helpful because she wants to get more business. So we all grew up in Minnesota. A lot of us grew up in Minnesota, and we know each other from like middle school. And she does amazing work. She actually took our wedding pictures and she took our engagement pictures. So I wanted to make a post about like just that and how long it's been since she's taken our pictures, but it's really sweet to have her do that again. This is the first time she took it of our family. Planted in power!
Now you have to choose a card.
Okay, choose a card. So anyway, I was posting a couple of those. And please don't knock my coffee over. Please, 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 please. I'm gonna get out there though. Enough of this electronic stuff. Ooh, open channel. Yeah, it is a door. That's a portal. So I'm root your crown, baby. We got the whole thing covered. Let's go. It's taking me a very long time to even get situated. It's probably been an hour since I said I'm gonna do this, but I like can't find my gardening tools. It's been that long, but I'm persevering.
I don't need those yellow ones, but it's those tiny ones are very hot.
Uh-huh. This. You can pull that out of here. This probably won't help my allergies of the day, but it will be good for my
Double, double, double.
been
Oh,
here.
Mom, look at this.
Huge. Get it in there, girl. I would be so, my goal right now will be to finish just this half of the garden bed. The pink flowers are looking really pretty. Do you want to go look at them over there? I'm going to take a look. Be very gentle with them. Aren't they looking beautiful? So gorgeous.
Oh, yes, this is a giant one. We're almost done, Mom.
Well, I wouldn't say that. Twig, what happened? It's officially getting hot out, and I'm officially done with the amethyst bed. Look at this. We filled that. We have this to go, but like this wasn't so bad spending a morning doing this. I don't remember the name of these flowers, if anyone knows. Are they like zinnias or something? There's sort of like a zinnia patch here, and I'm really excited because I feel like they haven't really been getting sun due to all the weeds. So I wonder if anything else will sort of like pop and bloom. And then one I accidentally did tear out, so I just put it on this side. And I think that I wanted this here for the hollyhocks, which aren't happening. So I might move it over to there where the beans are growing so that they have something to climb. I'm satisfied. Hands dirty. And oh, this is like a verbena, I guess. I don't know if it's like a weed. I think it, like technically is, but I guess the pollinators like it, so I'm good with it. And I think it's cute. I think those leaves are cute. So I'll maybe learn more about that too. But cuteness. Now the sun literally just came out, so I'm so excited because it was nice to pull the weeds because the bed was like, cool and wet. We just got home from the library. I did lug my camera all the way there, but we're home. I saw like an Instagram last night that was like my comfort pile, like bringing my comfort pile to different rooms, which is bringing your comfort pile to every room. I totally do that, and I like even suffer from bringing my comfort pile, lugging it outside of my house. So I ended up being able to do what I wanted to do completely from my phone, yet I did bring my notebook in case I was going to do pages. I brought my laptop in case I couldn't get what I wanted from my phone, but I did. I did bring my planner, which I used. That's the story. The fit is like this. Mwah. So I'm catching up on my reading, and there's just an interesting moment here on perfectionism, which I probably wouldn't have noticed as closely if I hadn't had this experience at the gathering last weekend. So when we were making our drums, a woman named Aline shared with us that another teacher told her the last time she was making a drum that it doesn't have to be perfect, that in fact it's encouraged to not make the drum perfect because a perfect drum will trap a spirit inside. The spirit won't be able to get out. And I was sharing that with Julia, and when Julia reflected it back to me again, it was like, oh wait, you can apply this to more things than making a drum. And then reading just this verbiage now about perfectionism, being a closed system, getting stuck in details and in the loop. It's the exact same, anecdote about a spirit getting caught, and your spirit gets caught when you're trying to do something perfect. A piece of you gets caught. So I think that's really fascinating, and it's evolving and supportive now even. Okay, it's time for me to crawl out of bed put on pants and bring Rex to school, but I just completed 7. We are technically on week 8, so my goal is to read this morning because like the reading, I needed a sense of peace today. But anyway, I just turned the page to week 8, and I love that it's recovering a sense of strength aligned with 8 because 8 is the number in the major arcana that is in the tarot that aligns with strength. It's the strength card, it's the number 8 card. And that's the card I had when I pulled for Daphne's birth. And it's a lion and it's Leo season. So I'm loving the synchros of just simply reading. Sorry about the dirt. You know, I was in the garden yesterday. Back in the pages for a morning sesh. I found great joy this week in switching over to a pen. Just glided right across the page. Normally I use a pencil, just a little fun tidbit there. Anyone still with us with the morning pages, let me know if you're doing the artist way.
Mom, you're the best.
Thank you, darling. We are getting our curried veg on. Spending a little time on the deck this morning. Just nourishing slowly.
Mom, me and Mom, me and me. Yeah. Me and Mom, me and Mom.
Alright, so here's some of the work we did yesterday. It seems like the flowers are liking it. I hope they remain happy here. Check on the lone one. I wonder if it was sad to separate, but I would love if it like proliferated on this side.
Mom, why are your pants like that?
Yo, us girlies are having a fabulous time. It kind of got gloomy and yeah, just gloomy out. So when we pulled all our stuff in, since it got gloomy outside, we pulled all of our stuff in and we were just inspired to be working on shrines. And the one shrine that I had a concept for is ending up being like multiple shrines. I'm really glad I didn't rush these pieces into something that they weren't ready to be. But Daphne, let's choose your backgrounds first. And so also Daphne's was like the first one I ever like brought to fullest life. It was, so anyway, it also is incomplete, but the idea that's evolving is that we'll just keep working on it for like as long as we want to. We'll just keep adding to it and like collecting things and really experimenting with hers mixed media. So we were just, she doesn't have a background. Her background didn't turn out in the way I intended. So she gets to pick a new background. And these are some of the ones that you have picked out, right, baby? Yeah. So let's put them out and see which one that you're most inspired by. In the way that I saw you react.
This one.
Yeah, this was the first one you chose. So that checks out. We could definitely do that, girl. Let's do that. And then this one's fun, but you have it in another image. So this one was kind of dark. Oh.
Actually, I
this. Okay. Here are the concepts coming together. It's interesting that this has split into 3. I'm just like very intrigued by that because I collected them all for 1. So I like how they've dispersed. I'm like very attached to this one, which is why I thought it was the one I was creating for my friend's birthday, but this one feels more personal to her. I'm very attached to this, so this is interesting. And then this one is coming together in like a very curious way as well. So now I have either one or very roughly both sides of each of these painted. So now I've gone back in after I know the concepts and I've picked out their like other base colors. So this I'll do black on the outside. It's not painted yet, but it's purple doors and purple insides. This one is green on the outside, green on the inside, purple on the outside with a lot of like deep blue. And then this is green on the outside. You can kind of see there. I'm going to try to deepen this fuchsia to kind of pull that for the doors if possible. This is our stopping point. And I've also randomly moved the keyboard out here from Rex's room. I'm like in feng shui mode. I'm moving the energy. I'm feeling a little stuck in like the pursuit of my goals. So it seems like I'm sidetracked. Oh, I see that now, baby. Into my like logical brain, it feels like I'm taking a big detour, but like always when I move energy, everything falls into place. So I'm honoring where my attention's going and my presence is, and I know it's gonna pay off. Outfit of the day, Chance the Rapper tee. This is from mine and Nate's, I think it was our first concert together. Chance the Rapper, Acid Rap Tour. I'll never let it go, even though his brow is out and so are my tits. And it's so important to me. And all the tour dates are on here except for, of course, Fargo, the one that we actually went to. And I'm wearing my Just Airy leggings that I love, but I'm so excited because I can feel myself syncing up and getting ready to sew again. I have a task before pulling out the sewing machine, which is to clean, put away the things from the weekend and clean. So I'm moving in a direction, okay? And I can feel myself aligning, but I can't rush it. You can't rush your healing. You want to read that? Okay, let's read that book and then let's do nap time. It's feeling really good. It feels good to have the piano out here because I've been wanting to practice, and like there's no way I was going to practice in Rex's room. I'm right next to the kitchen, so if I...
Now you can.
I can watch people walk by.
Now you can do it. Now you can do it.
This will be fun. One of my favorite things to do is take a bath when Daphne's napping. It's an instant reset for my system. I actually connected much deeper with my Yarrow bundle and it really got to burning. So that was like therapy for me. And I did some magic work. Thanks to the spaciousness that my life provides. I'm extremely grateful. And thank you, cannabis. Nice. We're home from back to school night. I went straight to the grocery store, and back from that, I'm eating mochi. It's very melty though. I left my groceries out too long because Daphne was like restless in bed when I got home. That texture is so Balzac. Am I allowed to say that? But okay, I'm gonna stop there. I'm gonna leave it at that. You guys, I have a sparkle water. I've been on a sparkle water for about 36 hours. Nate said something to me like, maybe we should just kick the habit, basically. I was like, no, that's like the one thing I have in life. No. This is new for me, this flavor. Blackberry citrus. Okay. Sorry for all the mouth and food sounds. I needed that. We needed that. Today, I am being responsible. I'm chugging my water so I can get to my coffee and donut. Daphne wanted donuts, so I said, sure. Sure thing, babe. I did like a huge spread in the bath yesterday. This was my primary card. And then these were kind of like the ones I was going to choose from, and ended up with this one, but I liked the story, so I kept it. And this actually was rolling really good yesterday, and I can still smell it, the smoke a little bit today. So just keeping up with things. Another day, another 3 pages. I do have to say, it's really wild how I can feel myself and my body come alive when I drink the electrolyte water, and especially if there's lemon in it. Shoot, I forgot to buy lemon yesterday. But, you know, people think that they're waking up with coffee, and they are. But first of all, there's nothing like hydrating yourselves. There's just an alert. There's like a perkiness and an alertness. I wonder how else to describe it. Maybe I'll try to write about it. And I'm not really holding off on my coffee today, but nothing like a mid-morning coffee. Like holding off on your coffee till like mid-morning. Wasn't me, but it's really good. I'm going to go ahead and make a second pot of coffee, but this is the decaf balance or half calf blend. Okay. I've only made it one other time, and to be honest, it was a little watered down, so I didn't feel like it was the best for me. So I'm trying to make it full strength this time. And let's see what I do. And I'll take a skinny bitch if her titties new. Now what I do? I like a big old pretty face, slim waist, cute face. Girl, that you live with your info in my two-way. Girl, you a star. I'm never lonely in a penthouse. And I take a skinny bitch if I didn't know. Now what it do? I have to try. Yeah. This dance session was interrupted by the fact that remember that I have a kid who goes to public school who needs me to charge his iPad. So I guess I'll be putting pants on now. We're home from bringing Rex. I'm going to try this. And then we're gonna finish washing Daphne's bed. Bed frame. Tonight could be the night where we get the mattress. I prefer the taste of the Think. Maybe it's the half calf of it all that just makes it taste watered down. It's not bad. Okay, girl. She runs away with the fairies. Then the fairies. I set this new manifestation in motion of getting Daphne's bed set up by doing what was next, which was to wash the bed. We picked up this wrought iron frame, I think just last week. I had been searching and searching for a trundle bed. I always dreamed of having a trundle day bed. And so obviously I'm doing it for my daughter. And she's so stoked to have her big girl bed. And we've been like talking about it. So she's very eager, and so was I. Got the bust of the magic eraser out. Worked like almost a charm. And we got it done. Today I'm gonna work on the Angel Light Garden. Lots of purslane in here. I'll try to have a couple nibbles myself. I would love to get through half of this bed this morning. That will be my goal. The kale is decimated. Let's check in. Did y'all plant stuff this year? How are your gardens growing? I would love to know if you have had something super popping off, if you have maintained faith, if you're out there weeding, holler back. Daphne is hangry. We're going inside. I think I did just half the bed or a bit over. This was kale once upon a time, but I have faith. And then the okra is like popping off. Hello. So there's also some just like mallow in there, which I think is like a cute compliment. It's nap time. I am on the couch. I never really work on the couch, but it feels like a huge treat. I'm just like ready to crush today. I'm ready. And I'm gonna stay focused. And I'm also practicing something because so that table we've had for literally eons, but it's like too big for the space, but we're super attached to it, and it has that cool feature where it like pops up, which I do love for like dialing into some work, but aesthetically I don't want it. I want something else here. So I'm kind of challenging myself to not have it, I guess, because I do want things to be different. So it's over there, and I'm over here making it happen. I just did a French lesson. I have an incense going. Daphne woke up. I sent my email, which is always a good time to ask, are you on the list? Sign up for the email list if you want to keep up with what I share. I took on the task then of cleaning up my office, unpacking from the gathering, just sorting through my altar items, my desk items, beyond what was already there so that I could actually make space for getting out my sewing machine, which is my current commitment to myself. I've been moving very slowly. I've created a lot of space around this goal, but it was time to do the next thing. So yeah, it was nice to just kind of check on how many selenite wands I have, because I always include a selenite wand in my deck purchases. So just preparing, just cleaning. Okay, I am getting to the things, and it takes time. So probably for the last hour, I've been cleaning up my desk area, trying to sort of reorganize, and the moment is here where I'm gonna take out my sewing machine. That's the task. Okay, but I do have to find it. I have to crawl into this disgusting crawl space. Everything is like so dusty down here, so now it's turning into me sweeping, probably vacuuming, etc. But absolutely needs to be done. Okay. I feel like this needs to be ceremony. Maybe a little protection salt. I'm doing it. Here it is. Here's the sewing machine. Now I'm like, but where's like the foot pedal and shit? So we're not out of the woods yet. Okay. Fine for now. Okay. I wonder if there's like a manual. It's on.
Delivery is free. It'll be free for door drop off.
Cool.
Okay.
This one's good for you.
Okay, we're leaving Mattress Firm. We got Daphne a bed. They'll deliver it tomorrow. Thank you, Jesus. Okay, it is nearing midnight. I have something special to leave you with. So, if my memory serves, because I haven't edited yet, but if my memory serves, earlier in the week we were talking about the strength card. Leo season, full moon, the number 8 being paired with recovering a sense of strength in the artist's way. So Nate and I like to pull cards together, and tonight we did it in a different way where he was like shuffling and then he told me to pick a number, and I picked 33 because that's the year I'm going into. It's 11:44. And anyway, and then he counted from the bottom, which I was expecting him to count from the top, so that was kind of like tripping me out. Anyway, this was the 33rd card, and I just adore because also, as you know, it was the card on Daphne's birth altar, so that association remains forever. And there is an infinity above the maiden's head, which I also adore. I have infinity at my solar plexus. So I don't know, all the synchros, all the things. It feels like a new era is beginning, and Daphne's like birth from the beginning and her pregnancy, Daphne like definitely opened a shadow portal, but also added like an equal amount, an equal polarity of light into my life, of illumination, of like boldness, all of the blessing, not all of the blessings, but like there were some major upgrades that took place a while after Daphne was born, and I just know she put her magic into it, not for the sake of me, not to be like, you deserve this and you should have this. It's just like I feel like a bystanding beneficiary to the magic that Daphne creates. So like, thank you, baby girl, because like she really came here to live the life she came to live, you know what I mean? I'm so happy for her, and I'm so proud of her, and I'm so grateful to be like in her path and part of her story and part of her experience. So anyway, all that to say, this tickled me. It was the perfect way to close the night. It's the perfect way to close the week. It's the perfect way to close the vlog. I don't have much to promo here because we are complete with the chakra talks. So we have a couple weeks off before I kick up the fall cohort of arcs for self-care. And what Spirit is leading me to is to start a pre-sale for the deck again, to reopen deck sales, which, you know, excites me and scares me. But it is it's my life's work. And so to share, to open that portal and to kind of like usher in another era of people to work with these symbols feels potent and important, and I need all of the strength and like focus that I can get. So on that note, feel free to share with me very verbally, or make some type of like commitment if you're interested in owning the Follow Your Heart Oracle deck. Put your name on the pre-sale list. It's on my website. I am just like looking for actual numbers here to see what we can make happen. And that's what's next for me, sort of like focus and energy wise, aside from Cannabis Communion next week, which is really exciting. So that's what I have going on. Unless you would like a personal e-reading, you can hit me up on my website as well, torivarrick.com. Otherwise, I love hearing from you here. Thank you all who watch. Thank you, newcomers. Thank you, OGs. Bliss be with you.